Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Starting a new series today, we're going to be starting reactions to The Witcher Season 2. So this actually came out a couple of weeks ago and I've been impatiently waiting for my opportunity to watch it. I just had to have a chance where I could actually sit down and do my reaction videos. So I'm about to start today. Hopefully I'll get through at least a couple of episodes before I have to move on to something else. But yeah, I'm excited. This is one of the rare instances where I'm watching a TV series that's based on a series of books where I have not read the books ahead of time, you know, or movies as well. If you look at things like Lord of the Rings and The Expanse and Game of Thrones and Wheel of Time, you know, Dune, usually I've read the books, but I haven't with The Witcher. And that made for an interesting experience for me with the season 1 reactions. So I'm really looking forward to continuing this and going in with like fresh eyes with not a clear understanding of any of the things that are going to happen, other than some, you know, random throwaway things you hear online having to do with the games and like there being a Geralt, Yennefer, Triss sort of debate. So but yeah, other than that, I don't really have much insight. So, okay, I'm excited. Episode 1, Season 2 of The Witcher. Here we go. Like,
I'm in need of lodging!
oh! Girl! Run! Don't just stand there screaming! Oh no. That's bad, that's bad. Told you!
Yennefer!
I mean, we know she's not dead, but...
Yennefer!
Oh, shit.
Because of her. She bought us time until the armies arrived.
Oh, poor Geralt.
Was it worth it?
Look at him.
We're losing her.
Is this because it was like dark magic that was attacking her? Oh, Jesus. But, you know, it's still like, she's waking up like, great!
No barking dogs either. This place never sleeps.
Or it's sleeping forever now.
So what now?
I know somewhere nearby. An old friend.
Ooh! It's pretty. Haunted house? This courtyard is really gorgeous. Haunted house.
Geralt! Nebelin? What the fuck are you doing here, you old whoreson?
Okay.
This is your
That's
friend.
his friend.
Yeah.
Apparently he doesn't look the same.
But he's changed.
I know. I look at that difference since you saw me last. But I could say the same.
She's like,
to
oh
warm,
God,
frozen
please,
bones.
thank you.
Not
Yeah.
the one.
We're only staying until the storm dies.
Please.
Geralt.
Splendid. Off!
I mean, that's some pretty intensive magical powers he's
Bathe
got
in the
here.
next room.
I'm fine.
You, my friend, are very far.
Yes,
from
thank you.
reek of old
Yes,
Part of my
please.
charm.
Well, we were all was this ours anyway. Why
Ah,
this
yeah, he
head?
gave him the credit.
And tells my father I was the one that killed it.
Called it. She's like, oh, you're
Had to
nice.
clear the forest of the entire place.
Days.
I've lived through a whole dark age and 3 supposed end of days. It's all horseshit.
No, something has changed, Geralt. The world's acting of its own strange accord these days. Far outside the reach of Kingston men.
Nivelin, do you have a cat? I think the poor thing might be stuck in the ceiling.
I do, in fact. She's fine. Verena, she's called. I'm very glad of her company, even if she's a shy wee thing. Not fond of strangers.
Didn't you say you were cursed to live alone?
Geralt's like, all right, now I'm getting
Didn't you
suspicious.
say cats are afraid of witches?
Touche.
How about the show?
How about we scout the property? Make sure it's secure for the night.
Witcher
Go on,
instincts
Geralt.
setting in.
We'll be alright.
And leave you cold and helpless, trapped in the eternal darkness of your own mind.
Okay, to say it.
I know. I know you want to scream. But it's too soon. It's too soon because I haven't even started yet. If evolution has traced any groove at all in your brain, I will plow it somewhat deep. Oh! And then you will know what a scream can really be!
Not a cat. Not a cat. What? She's some sort of ghost? Get up! Just the way that she moves, that creepy, like the noise, it's like bug noises.
You were having a nightmare. I came to check on you. Did you like the dress I left for you? How was you?
She seems like she's just interested,
Thank you.
whatever she is.
Travel with that man. I know what he is. He kills things.
Monsters. Yes.
Are you
Kills.
suggesting you're a monster, Verena?
You a monster?
Yeah.
Are you a monster because you are different?
She probably thinks she is.
Things to people.
Humans do bad things to everybody.
I mean, that's true.
Nivelin. He hid you from the Witcher. What's going on, Geralt?
Time to go, Siri! He's gotta go fight! Brooksa. Like a witchy vampire thing. Will she turn into a bat? Oh boy. He's creepy. Oh my god! Siri, don't be stupid! Oh god.
Verena.
Cirilla! She's the Bruxa! Get back to Roche!
Looking her jaw.
I can't help myself if you run. He's wrong. I don't want to hurt you.
No, I actually believe her. Oh yeah. Vampire batted up. Siri's kind of busy right now. Oh, she changed back. Oh, Siri.
Cirilla,
Siri.
Geralt, wait, please.
Get away from it.
I'll rip her throat out.
Oh, come on.
Leave us alone.
Oh no, no. No, this is not cool. Oh!
Love you.
He'll come for you too.
Oh no. What was it? Someone that loved him and he had to lose them? They had to die? That's the love and blood?
Why, Geralt?
That's fucked up.
Sure. She chose to stay. She didn't care what I looked like. And to ease her cravings, I let her feed on me. But
She couldn't control herself.
And she killed people eventually too.
She was a monster.
no. That's not true.
Doesn't matter if she was or wasn't. She loved you.
Love and blood.
Yeah.
To lose true love. That's what it is.
This is the most depressing Beauty and the Beast ever.
Because she didn't care that I was cursed all those years ago. Not for destroying the temple. For raping the priestess. Please, don't go. I beg you. Use your sword. End this. For me.
You're mortal now. Do it yourself.
You know. Or like what? What? Okay, well, that was episode 1, and wow, what a start to the season. I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was an amazing season premiere. It hooked me right in. I think it started off in a good place because, you know, if they didn't start like right immediately in the woods like Geralt hugging Ciri, right? But it's short enough after that because he had, you know, recently been thinking about Yennefer. She had a dream about Yennefer, and then the battle, of course, and now they're searching for Yennefer. So it's far enough away that they've been able to move a little bit in that direction, and also that Yennefer has been taken and disappeared. The battle has ended. So, but like they don't jump too far ahead, so we get to see like the actual like direct aftermath and the first like few days of Ciri actually being with Geralt, and them trying to figure out what the hell to do in the midst of him clearly feeling heartbroken because he thinks that Yennefer is dead, as does apparently almost everyone. Yeah, I'm really curious, speaking of Yennefer, of what the hell that was attacking them at the end. Those look like some gigantic spear sort of weapons that pull you back, like almost like a... I keep making fighting game references in this episode, but almost like a scorpion spear from Mortal Kombat, but yeah. But the big thing, of course, in this episode was the story surrounding Nivellen and Verena, and I thought that was fantastic. You know, even as they were coming up, and he comes out and he starts talking about a curse, you're like, oh, is this gonna be some sort of Beauty and the Beast type story with a twist? And oh boy, it was. Most depressing one ever, but also, like, very well done. Verena, the Bruxa was ridiculously cool looking, very scary when she opened her mouth to scream, and it's like her jaw kind of unhinges and she's got multiple rows of teeth, and like I said, she kind of, like, the way she twists and like her noises. I was thinking that she was maybe a ghost or something at first based on the noises and her crawling out of the ceiling, and my thoughts of that, I feel like subconsciously, I hadn't realized it yet, but it comes down to, if you've ever played Killer Instinct, the Hisako character, yeah, that's kind of the feeling that I was getting from how she looked and moved and sounded. And then you added the screaming, and there's a lot of Mortal Kombat Sindel power in there, but then she also, like, is a vampire. Like, she turns into a big vampire bat and flies and lives off people's blood. So interesting combination of horror movie or horror story type characters all put together. But they made her into a much more interesting character because, as we saw, you know, she was killing the people in the village. She couldn't control her urges even when Nivellen was allowing her to feed off of him for what she needed, but she still had the urges to, like, hunt, to kill, which you'll see even in, like, say, a lot of predatory animals, even those that are in captivity that are being fed that don't necessarily need to, they still, you know, have these urges, and given the opportunity, a lot of them will take it. I mean, you see, like, she was even gonna attack him there, but, you know, with the knowledge that he would be fine. But then you could see when she's interacting with Ciri, I mean, she left the dress for Ciri. She wanted to talk to Ciri. She tried to put her out into a dream state where she wouldn't remember her after talking to her, so that, like, you know, it was... She clearly did not want to hurt her, and it seems like she only, at the very end, threatened her and was going for her throat because Geralt wouldn't stop. And even so, she was saying, you know, if you just leave us alone and go, like, I don't want to hurt her. But yeah, so it's she comes like a much more complex and somewhat sympathetic character, almost like she's a monster, but she doesn't necessarily want to be a monster. She has urges that she can't necessarily control, and I think it's really interesting to put that story in and have Ciri feel so much sympathy for her, because Ciri herself is struggling with her own powers, with not knowing what they are, what they mean, what she is, with the fact that she's killed people unintentionally before, and that, you know, the fact that Verena saw something like similar in her, and then even as she's dying, she sends that psychic message out of "he'll come for you eventually" too, basically saying, you know, if this is what witches do, if that's what he does, eventually you're going to be where I am. So putting that, like, thought in her head when she's already feeling so troubled, and then you have Geralt saying to her, you know, I won't let anything happen to you, like, I'm going to protect you, and trying to comfort her when she's saying how she's afraid of her own self. But in the back of her mind, she's got to also have this there too, that, like, yeah, but what if I'm a danger to people like Verena was? You feel some sympathy. You almost feel like you would just wanted him to leave them if, like, somehow she could more contain herself, but it seems like it's not possible. And yeah, like I said, it's the most fucked up Beauty and the Beast ever, because the curse isn't just lifted if you find someone who is willing to love you even despite what you've become. You have to find someone that is willing to love you, loves you, and then they die and you lose that love, and then the curse can be lifted. But, you know, at that point you just want to die anyway, so what does it matter? So yeah, extremely messed up. Yeah, but it was beautifully done. I think it, like, even just in terms of the visuals of it, the scene, the setting, of the castle and the courtyard with the statues and the snow, and it was just very beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited. Great start to the first season, or the second season. Gonna try to jump into episode 2 right now, so we'll see where we go from here and what the hell is happening to Yennefer and Frigilla. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.